Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just 119 days away from its official release by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, as well as creator George Lucas. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, I think it's pretty safe to say that by far the big exciting element of Episode 9 has all to do with Palpatine. I really do believe that Palpatine is the driving force for the hype of this movie, just as Luke was for The Last Jedi, which unfortunately Luke, how he was used in the film, did not really agree with a lot of fans around the world. However, now with J.J. Abrams bringing in Palpatine into the mix, a lot of fans are very curious about the character of Kylo Ren and exactly what his endgame is going to be at the very end of this film and exactly how he's going to evolve as a character. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions as well as one of the set leaks, this is where things begin to get very interesting for Episode 9. Now, specifically, it's described that one of the scenes that were filmed during the month of January of this year involved a sequence based in the third act of the film that was filmed over in Cardington, where it's explained that Adam Driver was on set with Ian McDiarmid, where it's explained that they shot a very complex scene for the moment in which Palpatine's Sith spirit takes over Kylo Ren's body. It's described that during this scene, one of Kylo's costume designs was labeled as Darth-_Ren Outfit-303/Spirit. It's explained that the combination of Palpatine's Sith Wraith and Kylo Ren's body is said to label Kylo Ren as Darth Ren for a brief scene where he fights Rey to the death as an evil Sith Lord, since Palpatine is taking control over Ren's body. It's described that once Palpatine takes over, parts of Kylo's outfit is beginning to rip and tear on the shoulder area, where one of the character designs of Kylo is being taken over the spirit of Sidious was also labeled as Darth Ren-Sidious Wraith Fusion-101. It's said to be a powerful scene in the film, and that Disney plans to sell the Darth Ren figure in stores where Kylo has a far older design, where he uses both his crossguard lightsaber and Palpatine's lightsaber, while also maintaining the yellow Sith eyes. So let's go over a couple of parts about this, because this is very intriguing. Now, with Episode 9 due to be the darkest Star Wars film in the Skywalker saga, that's exactly what J.J. Abrams at least aims to do with this movie, is that we are going to have a lot of revelations in this film. Now, the Sith Spirit, also known as the Sith Wraith of Palpatine, is said to eventually take over Kylo Ren's body. And now with this new costume design and this new character design, giving us basically Darth Ren in The Rise of Skywalker, and how Disney and Lucasfilm plan to use that as merchandise to sell a figure of Kylo Ren as Darth Ren, where he's taken over the spirit of Sidious, where both himself and Palpatine combine into one. That's a very interesting thing, I must add, because we do know that Palpatine has big plans for Kylo Ren in this movie, as well as, of course, George Lucas and JJ and what they really wanted to do as a way to evolve Kylo Ren as a character. Now, though, keep in mind that when Kylo Ren is under the control of Palpatine's spirit, it's said to be a brief scene. Most likely, at max, it's going to be like 5 to 6 minutes at most, where he's going to be this character that goes under the name of Darth Ren. Now, is he really going to call himself that? I highly doubt that, but that's exactly what that character is going to go by as far as his appearance goes. Basically, this is Disney and Lucasfilm's way of labeling the character of Kylo Ren while he is under the control of the spirit of Sidious. Now, what I like about this is that, yes, of course, we can see that this is an opportunity to really make Kylo Ren a whole lot more evil than ever before, and also at the same exact time, this is an opportunity for them to sell new versions of, Kylo Ren figures and statues, etc., that'll actually be in the lineup for 2020. Now, on top of all of this, we do know that Adam Driver and Ian McDiarmid shot a lot of scenes together in the third act of Episode 9 over at Pinewood and Cardington. Very complex scenes, if you will, that took a lot of time and effort, a lot of work, if you will, in order to get the scenes right. So this particular moment is actually said to take place during a major thunderstorm and a torrential rainstorm, if you will, between both Kylo Ren and Palpatine, where once all of this happens, one of the costume designs that were actually used on set, like I say, was actually described as Darth_Ren Outfit-303/Spirit. Now, what I like so much about this, like I say, guys, is that this gives us a better idea of where they're going with The Rise of Skywalker, what they're trying to do. They really are adding all these different mediums in the franchise, such as time travel when it comes to flow walking, or the flash fights, which are basically shape-shifting environments, while both Rey and Kylo Ren fight each other to the death. And now, of course, possession, right? The use of a Sith spirit and/or a Sith wraith, basically taking over the body of its host. That, of course, being Kylo Ren and the Dark Acolyte. And that's what I love so much about this film so far, is because, well, it's borrowing many different elements from the EU. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.